of sparked you? It seemed like you were really trying to juice that up in the second half.
Yeah, I thought, not just the first half, we've been really softened to the ball for quite a while. So try to bring some energy. It's the least I can do.
You guys always say it leads to offense, defense leads to offense. What on the defensive end is overarching this season?
I think people just don't feel enough. And so you get in the rhythm and you start hitting threes. You can contest them all you want. When somebody got a rhythm, it's the NBA. You got a rhythm. So maybe feel us more before, in the beginning of the game. You pick it up and take half while you want, but somebody got a rhythm and they got a rhythm. I feel terrible. I feel healthy. I feel terrible. But it'll come. I'm playing terrible. I've never really been on a team that gets worse when I'm on the floor. That's kind of where we are right now. So some things I can correct, some things will come with time. It's kind of is what it is. But we're definitely worse when we're on the floor right now, that's for sure. Yeah, I feel like a little bit more like myself. But I can still be better. I will be. It'll come.
Specifically, are you most critical of yourself in that whole?
Offensively and defensively, I think I'm missing some things that I would normally plays that I would normally make it. On both sides of the ball. It's not, I don't think it's one specific thing. It's just kind of, still just trying to find my timing. I feel the steps slow and everything. The game feel like it's moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour for me right now. So, like I said, it'll happen, but it's just not right now.
Warriors at the time.
They're a good young team, and they have something that really good young teams have. There's young teams and then there are really good young teams, and they have something that really good young teams have, which are they're just unfazed and unbothered by anything. You can go up 12 points, they're just standing like, all right, like go up. You go on a 7-0 run, they come out of time, all like, all right, yes, we'll go play again. Like they're young and unbothered, and that's a great trait to have when you're a young team trying to make your way up, which they're doing. Just being unfazed and unbothered by anything, and a part of that. So you have young dumb teams that don't know how big the moment is, right? And then you have young good teams that don't know how big the moment is. And because they don't understand how big the moment is, they're just unbothered by it. Like, you've seen all the top teams rolling in there as of late, and they're winning. Like, they're just unbothered by any other moments. And I think that's a great thing for a young team to have that's trying to make their way to the top. If that young team if they understand what the end goal is. Like I said, you have some young, dumb teams that they don't understand the moment, nor do they understand anything else. That's not this team. They understand everything else. They just don't understand the moment, which is great because people tense up in the moment. People get all these teams rolling in back and forth with their number one player out and they tense up, and for them, it's not that. It's like we're just going to go play. And so if there's anything that I've seen and noticed from them, it's that, just like they're unbothered. And that's a great characteristic.
You're trying to get right. Steph still probably a couple weeks from being back. Andre may come back soon. There's still a belief that everything can line up and, you guys can kind of take 50
Yeah. Things can definitely line up. But health is important, So, but they can still line up, So we got to play better basketball. And like I said, it starts with me. I've been terrible, so just got to find it.
How do you said you're not used to redeeming words when you're on the court. How do you handle that? You're a very competitive, fiery person. How do you handle that?
I handle it like I approach the second half. You just got to grind your way out of it. Just go make plays happen. And so I don't think it was worse with me on the floor in the second half, but overall, it was worse with me on the floor. So just got to grind your way out of it. Make plays, impact the game. And, that's why I feel like I've been terrible. I don't think my impact has been on the game what it needs to be and what it normally is. So just got to work your way out of it. That's what I'm doing. Just chip away at it each time I step on the floor.
What's your message to the team at this point, trying to right the ship and make the most of this stretch heading into the playoffs?
Just competing at a high level, understanding what it takes to win. There's a certain level that you have to be at in order to win in this league, whether it's against a great team or a bad team. And we just haven't been at that level as of late or for a while. So just got to compete at a high level. That's the number one thing. Everything else follows that, but you have to compete at a high level.
So, Memphis, and I guess, talking about being young, same time still now. Is it harder as you go there, turn like a switch, critical itself?
Well, I don't know because I don't really, I don't turn on and off the switch. I mean, I missed 11 weeks, so if there was a switch off, it's that. It's not like I'm a chill for 2 months and then try to pick it up. Like, sometimes shit happens, and so, in being critical of myself, I am aware that I came off a very serious injury without 11 weeks, and for 7 or 8 of those 11 weeks, I couldn't even touch the basketball court, So, in being critical of myself, I understand and I'm aware that I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a competitor. Like, so whether I've been out 11 weeks, Clay was out 2.5 years. He didn't come back and was like, oh man, I've been out 2.5 years. Like, I'm not supposed to be good. No, you're a competitor. You play to win. You put in work to be great. And so, regardless of what the circumstances are, I still think and know that I can produce great performances, and I have done that. So that's the expectations of myself for myself, and that's not going to change no matter what the circumstances are. So it's not an on or off thing for me. It's just circumstances are what they are. Now I got to figure it out.